I'm gonna go f your mom.
Shaver? Oh, what you looking at, you dog? I'll roll you, your dog. Oi, chuck us a ciggy, mate. You wanna fight, bro? What flavour, mate?
Hey guys, I just wanted to share my skin routine.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
I came to laugh at you.
It's Shopper Reed here. Now it occurred to me there might be kiddies watching, yeah? Hello, kiddies. Fucking hello. Hello.
And fucking hello, everybody. How the fuck we doing? Good to see you all. I hope you're all having a wonderful, amazing, immaculate day. But I hope tomorrow is even better for you. Welcome to another episode of Lethal Talk, the single greatest live stream happening at any given moment, at any given time. And you, ladies and gentlemen, are here to witness it because you are all incredible people. Thank you all for being here. If you're watching on the replay, you're just as cool. If you're here to leave a hate comment, I fucked your mum. Now, smash that thumbs up button till it goes as blue as Cortana's titty nipples. And a huge thank you to the channel members. You guys make this possible because YouTube and other YouTubers tell me I swear too much. Who would have fucking figured? But we ain't changing shit. We're here to fucking gronk on Rockstar. And tonight, when we do Gronkin' on Dogs tonight, Rockstar is primary target number one, motherfuckers. So, we do have a few things to talk about. We are going to talk about the clown show the whole circus that is Rockstar Games at the moment. There is some Square Enix stuff I wouldn't mind talking about if we have time, and also a few other little bits and pieces. But as you guys know, on these types of streams, I like to interact with the chat as much as possible, because when you do like a panel and all that, it can be a little bit trickier to manage a panel, manage a stream, and keep an eye on the chat. But because it's just me, I can hang out with you guys a little bit more, which is kind of the whole point of this. So let's go through and start saying hello to every beautiful motherfucker that's up in this bitch. Speaking of beautiful motherfuckers, hey, it's Lethal Lightning, the most beautiful motherfucker to ever fuck a mum. Triss, what up, Triss? Good to see you. Mara's here. Hello, Mara. We have Gravy. Hello, Gravy. Anonymity says the break's over, but much love to your dogs. Thank you. Well, yeah, that fucking profile picture, it always throws me off, man. Well, don't work too hard unless the boss is around. Golden rule, mate. Golden rule. I see the great John Connors is in here. What up, Jono? The mighty Gigawatt. I'll do a Mozart impression for you. Gigawatt 1.21. Sandra Wildland. Yes, boys and girls, we have a new emoji. We have Freezer saying Wildland. Look, Broly, if you know the meme. Wildland. Tara Crystal says the skin routine video makes me laugh every time. Oh, Daniela. See, the best thing about that video is it shows that Daniela did, at least at one stage, have a pretty good sense of humor. I think a lot of people missed the point of that whole video when that resurfaced during the whole Cowboy Bebop drama. it was to show that she is actually funny and can make and take a joke, which is why when she skitched out, it was fucking bizarre. But hello, Tara. Good to see you. Remy! Oh, how I missed the shut your mouth part of this intro.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
There you go. Bronson. The best Tom Hardy movie of all time. Bronson. I see Trey's in here. What up, Trey? How we doing? Son and Kim. Y'all gay. Disney sheep herder with one of the all-time greatest movie villain profile pictures of all time. Howdy and hell. Have a great stream. I can't stay, but I'll lick that like button. Thank you very much. Blabs is wildlin'. We wildlin'. What up, Blabs? Forbidden Ruin. That's roast cuck style games. They make it too easy, don't they? How you doing? Good to see you. Paul. Hello, Paul. Good to see you. How many suckers are going to buy the Red Dead Redemption remake again for PS4? So, I don't know, about an hour or so ago, I did a video for Geeksy Gamers Play talking about it. And one thing I said was, I'm pretty confident the week it comes out, it's going to be the top seller. People are fucking retarded. Oh, mate. Have I missed anyone? Kenzo is in here. The great Kenzo. This dude just can't stop making mozzers. Good to see you, Kenzo. We wildin'. We got Sassy Anna up in here, man. Good to see you. My boy, Mr. Motherfucking Insanity. Y'all gay. Y'all gay. So hit that thumbs up button. But before we get into the topics, something to really quickly go over. Sip my coffee. Yesterday, we did talk about how we are planning a full Aussie get-together. We're going to get as many people from the full Aussie to come together and hang out. And some Australians even said that they wouldn't mind coming to one of the things we're going to do, because we are actually planning to do a kind of a little birthday event for Mozza, which is on September the 9th, right? So we were talking about it last night. We got together and talked about it, and it's starting to really come together, okay? So it's going to be in Adelaide. We're getting Rhino. Rhino's coming down. Grant's sorting out some shit. Mozza is like 90% going to make it. He's just sorting some shit out as well. Fuck, even Blabs is going to be coming down for Mozza's birthday. Blabs is going to travel halfway around the world to hang out on Mozza's birthday. It's going to be fucking great. Ryan Reaper's also looking into a few things. I'd love to get Ryan Reaper down. Skirmitar can't make it. It's a little bit more of a head fuck for him, as you can imagine. But still, it's going to be pretty cool. And there has been some people that have said that they actually wouldn't mind coming down to hang out as well for a night. So that's going to be fucking amazing. So it's going to be a fun little get-together. Moz's birthday. We're going to take him to the zoo. I think Rhino's going to get him a prostitute. And yeah, then we're all going to go and get a dinner. So it's going to be nice. And probably just force liquor down Moz's throat and then set him loose. See what happens. What could possibly go wrong? No, so it is sounding pretty fun. With all that said, today a lot of people are going to be sorting their shit out. So I don't know if Mozza is going to be around to do any streams or anything like that. I've also got a lot of the stuff that I need to sort out as well. So I think this might be my only stream for the day. But Gronking will 100% be happening because Mr. Insanity is going to be joining us. So just to keep you all informed on that. So that could be pretty fucking fun. Oh, and yes, I am going to push Mozza down the stairs. He said we can film it as well. It's going to be like a first-person point of view pushing Mozza down the stairs. Just out here, actually. Come on. That's worth it, right? That's worth it. Pushing Mozza down the stairs. And we're also going to get Mozza to start a fight with a chimpanzee. And Blabs is going to get knocked out by a kangaroo. I can guarantee Blabs getting harassed by a kangaroo. I can guarantee that. And we are also, thank you, Blabs. I did just see that. We are also going to measure him. We're going to take Mozza to Bunnings to measure him. How many stairs? What's your favorite number? What's your favorite number, Dan? Dan, if you can make it down, you're more than fucking welcome. Yeah. All right. Keck is here. Anyway, Anthony with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Anthony. You fucking legend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I totally agree with you about Rockstar. All they care about is money. They don't want to make good games anymore. How do you reckon PS5 will be cheaper by next year? Yeah, it'll probably be a bit cheaper by next year. As you know, time goes on, they all tend to get a little bit cheaper. But as far as Rockstar, the sad part is they know that people are retarded and will buy it. You know what? Let's just fucking start it, shall we? I'm seeing a lot of 69s, 123. As much as I want to go with 69, I will say pushing Mozza down 123 stairs is better. All the stairs, that's your favorite number? Cool, we can do that. It has to at least be 5. We can do that. So, let's just fucking hop into this fucking clown show, shall we? Oh boy. So, I woke up to this and yeah. This is a thing. This is actually a real thing that they are attempting to doing, fucking weirdos. And like I said, we'll go into a lot more detail on Gronkin tonight. I want to say roughly about a month ago, give or take, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, we started to see rumors and leaks that Rockstar was in fact going to be doing a remaster of Red Dead Redemption. Me, personally, I love Red Dead Revolver, the one on PlayStation 2, and I think it was also on the original Xbox. Love that game. However, Red Dead Redemption, you know, it's one of the fucking biggest of all times. This was like Rockstar when they just could not be touched. They were just on a whole other fucking level. No one was coming close to them, man. They were leading the industry, man. Like everyone was competing for second place when it came to this era, all right? Now, I want you all to keep in mind that Red Dead Redemption dropped in 2010. 10 or 11. 2010 on the Xbox 360 and on the PS3. Okay? And it was an instant success. Okay? And then we started to see the rumors that it was going to be remastered. Easy win. Easy fucking win for Rockstar. And they needed a win. Considering the last thing they had done, the last thing they had put out was the GTA Definitive Edition Trilogy remaster bullshit, which was like 3 of the games that put them on the fucking map. GTA 3, the first GTA to be 3D, all right? Vice City, Ray Liotta, you know, it was basically Scarface the game before the Scarface game came out. And then San Andreas, which changed everything. When San Andreas dropped, changed everything. There is things in San Andreas that you can't do in GTA 4 or GTA 5. All right? San Andreas will always probably be like their fucking crown jewel. Okay? So they decide, man, these games are fucking PlayStation 2 era, man. We got to bring this shit back out. We got to get this stuff back out there. We can make these games look incredible now. Sounds incredible, right? And then it dropped. From the trailer alone, people were looking at this trailer going, how the fuck does this look worse? How does it look fucking worse than a PlayStation 2 game? And not only that, we saw some of the censoring that they were doing in that GTA Definitive Edition. Things like having the redneck from Vice City not having a Confederate flag. That was so cringe, dude. The whole point of GTA is it offends everyone. Every time there was a new GTA game coming out, you saw soccer mums just losing their fucking shit. It offended everyone. And now we had seen that they had changed and become the very company that they used to make fun of. It's wild how that happens, isn't it? It's wild one. And the soundtrack had been changed. Personally, as much as I was disappointed by that, I did understand that that's a lot of that is to do with licensing rights and copyrights and all that bullshit. And, you know, shit changes hands, especially over the course of, we'll say, close to 2 decades, given the time that passed. So I was upset, but I could understand. I was prepared to meet him halfway, but everything else was just an instant no-go. A fucking no-go. Dude, my dad, who's in his 50s, when he heard that they were doing this GTA trilogy remaster, he was telling me, going, "Oi, how much is a PlayStation these days? I want to go buy a PlayStation so I can play these free games." Obviously, that didn't end up fucking happening because of those games ended up being dog shit. We saw that they used AI, like a really bad version of AI, right? We saw that there was faces inside of islands. We saw all the memes of how bad it fucking looked, right? And then fast forward, it's, hey, Red Dead Redemption is coming back out. Oh, fuck yeah. This should be an easy win. Oh boy. It is not. It is not at all. On August 17th, the beloved Western experience, Red Dead Redemption, and its horror campaign, Undead Nightmare, arrived together for the first time on the Nintendo Switch and modern PlayStation systems. Okay. Where's the PC port? Okay. Modern, I want you to remember this word here, modern PlayStation systems. Okay. Now let's just let it do its thing, shall we?
My name's John Marston. I'm here to bring two men to justice.
Wait a minute.
Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela.
I know one thing, Senor Marston.
This looks
If
familiar.
you have your own way. Force must be used.
No. Oh, wait. It's not a fucking upgrade or a remaster or anything. It's just a fucking port of the PS3 and Xbox 360 version. That's all it is. They didn't change anything. And I know you're thinking like, wow, that could be cool. No, they didn't upgrade anything. Look, we'll just let it play.
Find out where he's cowering. Get him, boys! Your wife and son are doing well. Let's try to ensure things
10 years ago, this would have blown my mind.
stay that way.
Hello again, John. We gotta stop meeting like this.
August 17th. Modern PlayStation consoles. PS4. Modern PlayStation consoles. PS4. PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. Well, that doesn't fucking add up, does it? What a joke. And on Nintendo Switch as well. Okay. So you're telling me all they're doing is porting over the PS3 and Xbox 360 version of this game to the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. Now you're going to be asking, why not? Where's the Xbox port? They know that they don't even have to port it over to Xbox because remember, this is just the 360 version from the Xbox perspective. This is just the 360 version. The Xbox Series S and X can play this game with backwards compatibility. So there's no point to sell it on those consoles. They wouldn't be able to justify that in any way, shape, or form because you can already play it through backwards capability. Choking on my own words. Okay. Right. PS4, modern PlayStation systems. No, the PlayStation 5 is the modern. You are releasing this on the previous generation of PlayStation consoles and charging $50 fucking dollars. Charging $50 fucking dollars. What an absolute joke. Now, let's get into a bit more details about this. So you do get the Undead Nightmare. Okay, that's cool. It's 2023. Do I get a stable 60 frames per second? Nah. This is the Xbox 360 PS3 version. Nah. You ain't getting that. Do we get native 4K? Native 4K? Motherfucker, you ain't even getting 60 frames. Oh. Hey, a lot of people had fun with the multiplayer. Are you guys going to bring back the multiplayer? Multiplayer, these nuts. What a fucking joke. What an absolute fucking joke. If they drop this on PC, okay, the modding community would be losing their mind because they'd be able to go through and mod the Undead Nightmares. It would be incredible. PC ain't getting shit for this. So here it is here. Featuring the classic series of Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmares. All right, so Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare coming to the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 on August 17th, man. Not even the PS5, dude. What the fuck? Experience the epic Western adventure, Red Dead Redemption, and its groundbreaking zombie horror companion, Undead Nightmare, as both games come to the Nintendo Switch and the PS4 for the very first time in a single package. Yeah, fuck your PC and fuck your PS5. And again, Xbox doesn't even need it because they've already got it to an extent. Wow. In a new conversion by Double 11 Studios, the Switch and PS4 versions bring the two classic experiences together, again, for both new players and original fans of the series across modern consoles, including backwards compatibility with the PlayStation 5. So if you have a PlayStation 5, you are going to be stuck to playing the PlayStation 4 version. Okay? Understand that. One of the most critically acclaimed games of all time with over 170 Game of the Year awards. Keep in mind that this game absolutely fucking dominated. And now this is what it gets. Red Dead Redemption tells the story of former outlaw John Marston as he journeys across the sprawling expanse of the American West and Mexico to track down the last remaining members of the notorious Van der Linde gang in a bid to save his family. Relive or experience for the first time the events immediately following up to the epic tale and honor and loyalty of the 2018 blockbuster Red Dead Redemption 2 as Master hunts down his former friends, Bill, blah, 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 blah. Red Dead Redemption on the Nintendo Switch and PS4 also includes the Undead Nightmare, the hallowed story expansion that reimagines the world of Red Dead as Marston fights to survive a relentless zombie horde and searches for a cure and a spooky supernatural twist on the Western genre. This was huge for them. This was absolutely fucking huge for them. I know it's a meme to say it needs a zombie mode, but they dropped a banger of a zombie mode. In addition to both classic single-player experiences, newly supported languages include for the first time simplified, so you get all these new languages, blah, 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 blah. Red Dead Redemption and the Undead Nightmare will be $49.99. You're charging $50 for this? On the Nintendo Switch eShop and PlayStation Store, with physical releases arriving on October 13th. Add Red Dead Redemption to your wish list now on the Nintendo Shop and PlayStation Store to receive a notification when it becomes available. What a fucking joke. You go through all of that. And then you have the sheer fucking audacity, the sheer motherfucking fucking audacity to slap a $50 price tag on that heap of fucking shit. How do you justify that? How do you, in your fucking mind, land on that $50 price tag and you don't get jack shit? If they went through and absolutely cranked it up, no, you do get your native 4K. You do get your stable 60 frames. You do get all that, and we are putting it on PC. I still think $50 would be pushing it, but it would be a bit more justifiable. But it'd still be pushing it. What a fucking joke. What an absolute fucking retardation move. Rockstar is so desperate for a fucking win at the moment, considering the clusterfuck that was the GTA Definitive Edition remasters. And this is their follow-up. Hey, I'll give them points for consistency. Fuck up after fuck up. Your GTA Online shop is a fucking scam as well, man. Shark cards. At least they have the respect to put the word shark on it, because that's what they are, man. Fucking sharks, dude. Just like a lot of the studios out there, the people that made them great or brilliant or fantastic in the first place, most of them are no longer there. And Rockstar Games is no different. A lot of them have moved on, man. You got to remember, some of these GTA games go back about 20 odd years, give or take. We'll just say 2 decades, you know what I mean? So a lot of them have moved on. And this is where we're at now. This was the fucking easiest win for them. PC, because you'd get the mods. PS5 version. Upgrade the whole fucking thing. Done. It's such a trip, man. Something so simple and so easy that you don't have to be a genius to figure out that this could have been a good move. And this is what they come up with, man. This is snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Pfft. Rockstar. Nothing fucking Rockstar about this shit anymore, man. At least they are getting cooked. They are getting cooked in here, man. But just like with everything else, you can ratio them. You can clown on them. You can mock them. You can meme them. And I encourage you all to do that because it is fun and it is funny. I still believe that when this drops, the week, at least the first week that it drops, it'll be #1 bestseller. I want to be wrong, but people are fucking retarded. People scream from the high heavens about what happened with Nick Merckx for COD. The second a new Black Cell Battle Pass dropped, bestseller. Season 5 of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone drops. It's back up to top 3 best sold games in Steam. And then at number 5 was like Black Cell Battle Pass. People are fucking stupid. And if you want to know the greatest proof of this, Jedi Fallen Order 2, Jedi Survivor. Respawn came out a week before that game dropped and told us, game's not finished. We're going to be doing a lot of updates in the coming months, but it's still dropping on this date. And it sold like donkey balls at an Arabian market. They fucking told us that the game wasn't finished. They were honest. They were very, very honest. But it still sold. Because people are retarded. And the modern day Star Wars fan is a retard as well. And I think Respawn knew that they could get away with that. What a fucking joke, man. But let's catch up with the chat. What are you fucking magnificent boys and girls saying in this? First of all, Mr. Tex with the 99-cent super sticker. I wish StreamYards would show what it was. It's a smiley face with sunglasses. Thank you very much, Mr. Tex. How you doing, you psycho? My boy, Stunning and Brave Megatron. Rockstar Games. This shouldn't make me laugh the way it did. Gigawatt. Here's some money for Moz's height surgery before Blabs measures him. Don't worry, Gigawatt. I'll use that $10 to install an extra stair so we can push him down that. Thank you very much, Gigawatt. Fucking legend. And thank you all for being here, boys and girls. How's everyone feeling, man? Where we at? These guys are the biggest crooks. Oh, it's a fucking scam and a half, isn't it, mate? It's a fucking scam and a half. I don't think anyone's actually like sitting down, like, because here's the thing, and this is kind of what I was getting at before. Like, they don't care if people just sit down and make fun of them. They actually just don't give a shit because they know it will sell. I don't give a fuck. Make fun of me all you want. I think about it. If you sat down for 2 hours and it was just people insulting you for 2 hours, but then at the end of the week you go, hey, here's $1 million, you'd be like, all right, see you tomorrow. 16 times the regression. They have so much fucking money from GTA 5 being $60 for like 10 years in shark cards. Give me a break. Oh, it's a scam, dude. And hey, if you want to go buy a Rockstar game, you'll have no fucking problem finding a copy of GTA 5. You'll have no fucking problem. I like GTA 5. I thought GTA 5 was pretty good. I didn't really get into the online. I love playing as Trevor, though. You heard about Goblin Sharks? I wouldn't buy GTA 5 at full price in 2017. This was on sale for at $15. Well, GTA 5 came out in 2013. I'm going to double check that. I think it was 2013. GTA 5. Yeah, it did. It came out in 2013, right? 2013. That game is nearly 10 years old. It dropped in September. So it was already 4 years old by the time 2017 came around. What the fuck, man? $50 sounds about right for combining the price of the PS4 port and the price of the Switch port, but that's not what Rockstar is doing with the price. They are not doing that. Correct. $50, not a $50, not a remaster, no multiplayer. Laugh my ass off. Not a remaster, no multiplayer, no native 4K, no stable 60 frames, no PC launch. $50. I just got the remaster for Spider-Man for $10. Since you have the PS4 disc, you thought that was fair. $10 compared to this $50. That's definitely more than fair. I highly doubt there's someone monitoring their Twitter X account to see how bad they're being fucked. Probably not. And even if they do, they wouldn't fucking care. Oh, man. Right now, what are they thinking? Still haven't bought Jedi Survivor. Probably won't. It looks like shit and Disney sucks ass. Are any of the Rockstar founders even at the company still? I don't think so. Might be wrong. At the end of the day, they listen to the money talking. Yep. That's all they care about. The fucking money. And like I said, I do think they're going to make bank off this, unfortunately. Online is pretty broken. But when you do a remaster, hi Abomination, by the way. When you do a remaster, you could, spice it up a little bit. GTA 5 came out with Game Pass last week. Oh, man, dude. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Reaper, we're just talking about you skits. We got to get you down to the zoo for Moz's birthday so we can push him into the lion cage. And then Blabs can film it. What up, Clemson? On the road, so can't stay, sadly. Have a great stream. And much love, everybody. If you're on Remnant later, I'll see you there. I am a maybe at this stage. I still have some shit to get sorted for this fucking Moz's birthday thing as well. So we'll see. We'll see. But drive safe, Clemson, and hope you're doing well. Did they think Gollum was successful? Probably not. They had to apologize for it. Well, actually, you know what? They had to apologize for Jedi Fallen Order, and that sold incredibly well. Not Survivor, the second one. What a joke, though, eh, boys and girls? Crazy ass motherfucking shit up in this bitch, dude. Whew. All right, what's next on the list? What is next on the document for us to fucking laugh at? What do we want to do? That's okay. This is funny. We need something to laugh at. Hello, D-Day. Don't know if you're here before, but good to see you, sir. This all makes it easier for me to spend more times with games worth playing, like Remnant 2. I think Remnant 2 is probably my favorite game of the year so far. I think it's the best game of the year so far. And I think fucking Zelda fans are just going to do their tranny rage and use that to become the game of the year. at least in the awards section, but who the fuck cares about the gaming awards? The only gaming awards that matter is the Gronkies. The Gronkies is the only fucking one. All right. You're on your last boss in Remnant 2. Shit's a bitch and a half. Jedi Survivor was reported disappointing in sales. See, this is the thing with this. That's because EA sets retardedly fucking high expectations. But when that game dropped, it took off. It was like the best-selling game for a while when that thing dropped. I think it might actually have been the best-selling game of that month. And it's not a live service. So they know they can't just use it to print money. Oops, I didn't share. Star Wars Jedi Survivor top software sales in April. While Switch console sales were significantly boosted by the new Zelda. Yeah, so Jedi Survivor top US software sales in April, which was a busy month. So yeah, it did well. It did well. EA just says, like, to EA, if it doesn't sell quadrillion, trillion, bajillion units, it's considered a fail to them. So it was a successful game, sales-wise at least. Just EA says, oh, could always be better. Zelda hasn't been good since 64. I would argue since before that. Not my cup of tea. Nothing in Remnant 2 looks interesting to try. Ooh. Well, each to their own. But Remnant 2, I would say, is probably the best game of the year so far. That is a fucking great game. It's a game that's made to just be played. Remnant greater than Zelda. Agreed. 100% Rhino's fault. Always has been and always will be. Faye, what up? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, Faye. How you been? The Gronkies won't be legit if you can't get an appearance from the #1 e-girl from earlier this year. The #1 e-girl from earlier this year. I think the #1 e-girl is probably that fucking NPC bitch. Does she even have a name, or is she just NPC bitch? Speaking of dumb bitches, we need a palate cleanser. TikToker claims that boyfriend of 10 years left her for Lizzo. What does that even fucking mean? Because that doesn't make any sense. Unless Lizzo has a boyfriend or some shit. What most women would call a boyfriend, Lizzo calls lunch. I am confused by this. I don't know how to comprehend what the fuck this even means. I'll say it again. You know, sometimes you got to say things out loud and they make sense. TikToker claims boyfriend of 10 years left her for Lizzo in viral video. Where's this fucking viral video? I want to listen to this shit.
For years.
All right, here we go. My Lizzo. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. Time to have a fucking giggle.
I first met Lizzo late 2016, 2017-ish. She and my boyfriend were co-hosting a show on MTV called Wonderland. And no, she wasn't very nice. She wasn't very nice to me. I knew she didn't like me, but the people around her were nice. Like her sister seemed nice. And I kind of ignored it because I felt like, well, you know, she's already like in this celebrity scene or whatever. So
she's, you know, an attractive woman, and Lizzo's a disgusting blob from outer space. So what the fuck? Chubby chaser? Is this just a classic example of a chubby chaser?
She probably just feels like she has better things to do than talk to me. And I just noticed that, like, even when we were just out to eat or at the beach or something, she still wasn't very nice to me. And it wasn't like a...
Oh, I'm sorry, but going to the beach with Lizzo... Oh, that's disgusting, man. I wouldn't take Lizzo into any Japanese waters because they're like hardcore into like killing whales over there, man. So that's a danger. A blob sexual You can see why he left it. You're a chubby chaser too? Hey, each to their own.
A production thing, like, oh, she's just really busy or whatever. She just didn't like me. She didn't say anything that was mean, but she was really like standoffish or like wouldn't talk to me, you know, like
How much money does Lizzo have? Because anyway, never mind.
when I talked to her, it was kind of like, oh, okay, like get the fuck away from me. I don't want to talk to you. So yeah, I eventually found out that she and my boyfriend had something going on, ex-boyfriend. And that was that. I left the relationship. I mean, yeah, it was
Bullshit! You said he left you to go fuck Lizzo.
I mean, I was with him for 10 years. I supported him through everything. And when he finally got a big break, he left me for Lizzo. It was really hard for my mental health.
This is fucking disgusting, but funny at the same time. You know when something is like, you know, like the scale, like the hot crazy scale. There's also a funny and disgusting scale, and this is like right at the top of the funny and the disgusting scale. Lizzo can probably suck you off like a vacuum. This chick looks like her favorite position is starfish. See, that's so funny and so disgusting at the same time. I am both internally laughing and throwing up.
I went through a really difficult period of time trying to be okay with this, because it wasn't just like, oh, I broke up with my boyfriend. It was like, oh, I broke up with my boyfriend and he left me for a person who wasn't very nice to me and turned out to be, like, after the fact, after we broke up, she became a Grammy award-winning celebrity and everybody in the world loves her.
Whoa, 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 bitch. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up right there, bitch. Listen. I would say you're a lot more likely to find people that are critical of Lizzo than people that like her. Okay? Only chubby chasers love that bitch. Yes. Holy fuck, they should make a movie about this, man. Sharks could go after Lizzo because they might mistake her for a seal or sea lion. I disagree. I think a megalodon would look at Lizzo and say, nope. What up, Snacks? How we doing, you fucking Mac Daddy pimp?
And her message is like love and light and positivity after knowing how she treated me. But
look, don't worry about how she treated you. Think about her stance on things and how she's received in the general public. Love, light, and positivity is unless we throw in, you know, sexual harassment with employees and stuff like that.
But I wasn't able to, I didn't want to say anything because it made me sound like a whiny little baby or something. So I didn't broadcast that that was something that happened to me. Or when I did talk about it, I never named her because I just didn't feel like I would be supported or people would care, you know?
This bitch is making me start to side with Lizzo.
Like, people loved her. So why would I try to like drag her name or whatever? So I just silently went through something really big and really hard. It was like my fight.
So is your boyfriend. Well, sorry, so is your ex-boyfriend. Lizzo, how many kilos does Lizzo weigh? Yes.
Or flight response was triggered every time I heard her song on the radio, or like if I went to the movies and like her song was in the trailer. It was so difficult and I cried.
Hey, don't worry. Most people are the same, baby. Most people see a Lizzo song on their movie and they try to smash their own brains into the wall. So you're not alone there.
For so long and I felt so depressed and like I was in a really bad spot for years because of how this happened. And I know it wasn't her fault.
Yes, it was.
It was his fault. It was the way he handled it.
Both their fault.
She has no responsibility to me.
I love this thing. The crying, but there's no tears coming out. It's really bad acting. I'm no acting expert, but I do believe when you cry, there's supposed to be tears. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. How is Lizzo an upgrade from this bitch?
They could have both been a little more kind in the way that they chose to get together. You know, like he could have broken up with me, or she could have maybe suggested that he break up with me before they started something, because the text messages were
Oh, yuck.
something that I'll
Yuck, 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 fucking yuck.
never be able to not see in my head. I think I'm feeling emotional right now because this is the first time I've ever been able to freely speak on it and feel like people will hear what I'm saying and not just like come at me for saying something about somebody that they really
Listen, everyone in this whole thing is just fucking terrible.
like. And it feels like this validation. And I try to be a good person, you know, I try to let things go, forgive, you know, just move on. But some things just stick with you until it gets lifted off of your spirit. And I feel like this is a moment where it's gotten lifted off of my spirit that she's not everything that she's been saying she is. And I've known that for a long time.
Agreed. She's not everything that she says she is. Guys, I have some terrible news that is going to shock a lot of you. Hang on to your buttholes, because this isn't even Lizzo's final form, right? You know, like during the Frieza saga, when they're fighting second form Frieza, and they're all like, fuck, this dude's off tap. And then they start to get one over him, and then the Frieza's like, bro, this is nothing. I get even bigger. It's the same shit with Lizzo. This is just Lizzo's second form. She's not, this is nothing. We are far from Lizzo's maximum fat. She's only 50% power, less. And swap the word power with fat. There's a whole lot more. Oh my God, it's disgusting. I want them to make a movie about this, man. You know why I love doing these solo streams is because I can just sit down and like, sometimes I'll just come across something that I see a headline. I'll go, what the fuck is this? And then I just go through it live and be like, wow. I'm just as shocked as everyone else. I thought this was just going to be Lizzo hate. I'm kind of starting to like Lizzo a little bit more because of this woman.
Time. But I tried to let it go. But now that it's coming to light, who she really is and how she really operates, it's just like vindication. It's like what I went.
So you waited for her to have these sexual harassment charges come out before you said something. Yeah, right.
Went through was real, and I don't have to be quiet about it anymore. I don't have to be embarrassed about it anymore. It's true. It's true.
Prove it.
I've seen it. It's real, and now I can like.
Listen, I believe you. I believe you that Lizzo is real. There's undeniable proof that Lizzo is real. In fact, if you open your window and look outside, the bitch is so fucking fat, she blocks out the sun. Okay? We've seen Lizzo. We know she's real. But where's the proof that any of this story even happened?
Put these feelings aside and just like really move on. I guess I never really thought I needed that, but I did. I'm realizing that I did.
Yeah! There it is! There it is!
I did.
Yeah!
The biggest takeaway.
Crying without crying. Look up 2009, Lizzo. All right, yeah, we can do that. We'll have a look at
Is
this.
just be kind. Build your character and be kind. Operate from a place of love. Love yourself. And when you truly love yourself, that will extend itself to other people. Be the same person outside as you are in privacy behind closed doors. Don't try to build yourself up in a fake persona just because people say
Just drop your OnlyFans link and leave.
Or put on the public displays of humanitarianism or I care about you. And, you know, like people love hearing those things, but what we're really not looking at is how people actually live their lives. And it's okay to get those motivational moments or those inspirational messages from people. Take the message, apply it to yourself.
That's very dangerous with someone Lizzo's size.
You're smart. You know what's right and what's true for you. So take those things and let them make you a better person, but don't ever idolize messengers. Do not ever idolize messengers. You do it for yourself. You figure those things out for yourself. You set your course, you set your path. You do the things that you believe in, and don't think that just because someone else is saying it that they're better than you or anything like that.
I am better than both. I am better than you, Lizzo, and your ex-boyfriend. I'm better than all three of you combined. I'm Homelander. I'm better than you. I fucking am better than you. All three of you combined. I, Lethal Lightning, am better than all three of you combined.
We're all human.
No. Only 2 of the 3 people in this situation are human. Lizzo's not human. Disagree on that one. Well, that was fucking retarded. It's a shame she wasn't in a car, because that would have been a fire entry for retards and cars. All right, what am I looking at? 2009 Lizzo. How fat is this bitch in 2009? Images. Wait, sorry, hold on. Let me fix this shit. I'm better than you. But are you bigger than all 3 of them combined? Oh, no. No. What the fuck? There was even like... I love how she went through that whole thing and there's just like no proof. Look, have a look at this. She's not even fat. What the fuck? And then it's just... What? Bring me the Wookiee. Just fucking yuck, dude. Just straight up fucking yuck. Holy shit. Are we just going to like sit down and just make up stories these days? Because what the fuck was she even talking about, man? Like, how... we can just make up anything we want. So, I don't know if you guys knew this, right? But a few years ago, I had this girlfriend, you know, she was very nice. We were getting along very well. And then we kind of just started hanging out with Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt used to just work around the corner and, you know, he was always there. So we'd just pop in and say hi. And then we started hanging out. And then she left me to hang out with Brad Pitt. And this was before Brad Pitt was super successful and made movies. But it happened on Tuesday, right? And then she left me to hang out with Brad Pitt. And I'm just like... I have photos and proof that she left me for Brad Pitt before he was famous. And no one knows what Brad Pitt's actually like. He's actually horrible and does so many mean things. And he always sends me nasty messages. Okay. Oh, mate. You know when they say glow up? Is this what we call a blow up? She's riding the Lizzo hate train. Exactly. Yes. It's just, oh, shit. Everyone's hating on Lizzo. Time to hop on that and see what I can do, man. Without proof, I can't take this lady seriously. Yeah, what the fuck even was that shit, man? I have proof. Can we see it? George Lucas would be more believable. At least he hangs out in Adelaide. So, here's the thing about this. Because Rhino's coming to Adelaide, I'm going to take him to the spot where George Lucas sat down to eat lunch. That's going to be funny, isn't it? I'll show you. I don't think we're even going to have time to talk about this Square Enix stuff. We'll do it on Gronking, though. Absolutely going to do it on Gronking. All right, here it is. I am going to take Rhino to this exact spot where George Lucas sat down to eat lunch. I'll see if he can recreate the pose as well. Oh, yeah, it's more like that. Oh, my God. It's going to be funny, man. It's going to be funny. Dan, if you want to come down, fucking message me. You too? She left you too? She left you for Michael Cera. Yeah, I think that's a bit more believable. Well, I mean, ain't no woman alive can resist the feminine charms of Michael Cera. I'm scared to think what Rhino would do to a space George inhabited. You guys have international news over there? Keep an eye on it. Restaurants hate Lizzo because she shows up 10 minutes and they close. Oh my God. Did George Lucas take a shit anywhere too? Probably. Wow, is that really a big deal, sport in Adelaide? This is just a fucking food court. This is just a food court in the city, right? Nothing special about it. It's just the food court in the city. But based off what's behind him, we can figure out where it is. I remember when this happened. This made it to the fucking 6 p.m. news. Because it was like, oi, what happened in Adelaide today? A train was late. Oh, George Lucas was here. You know, the guy that made Star Wars, George Lucas was here. And everyone was like, oh shit, what? Apparently, like, not too many people actually recognized him, hey? From what I heard. There was a few people kind of staring at him being like, that's fucking George Lucas. But not many people walked up to him to get photos with him and shit. He was here because his wife, I think she was doing something at a university. So George came with her and then he was like, well, I'm just going to go get something to eat. And this meal that he's got, this is just like a fucking lunchtime special meal. And this is not long after the Disney buyout as well. Because I remember everyone was saying, was like, wait a minute, you just made billions of dollars from selling Star Wars and you go and get like the cheap lunchtime meal? What the fuck's going on there, George? He also looks dead inside. Yeah, this is not long after the sale. I actually think this was before Force Awakens came out. I think. Is there a date? Let's have a look. No, so this would have been not long after Force Awakens. March 17th, 2016. So I don't know if it actually happened on 2015. So this would have been, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure Force Awakens came out in a December. I think they all came out in a December. So yeah, this is a few months after Force Awakens. I don't know. Maybe he just got around to rewatching it. He was like, oh, fuck. He'll probably encase that spot in carbonite. What have I done? Oh, man. And billionaires are known to be very cheap. Didn't he also give away quite a lot of the money? The news went around Australia. It was the most random thing ever. Yeah, there was two things about this. There's why it spread. People were like, oh, fuck, it's George Lucas. And the other one was like, he's in Adelaide? Like, he's not in Sydney or in Melbourne or in Canberra at the capital. He's in Adelaide? What the fuck's he doing in Adelaide? So we're going to take Rhino to this spot. So that's happening in about a month from now, actually. Almost to the date. About a month from now. We'll get the photo. I'll get the photo of Rhino sitting there. There'll be like some random person just sitting down having their lunch. We're like, excuse me. This is Raging Rhino. He's fucking loopy. Can he please sit here for like 1 minute? Oh, shit. Oh, God, that's George Lucas. He gave some of the money to charity. Yeah, wasn't it like a shit ton, though? Like, he actually gave away like a lot of it. Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting experience. So we're going to push Mozza down the stairs. We're going to get him to start a fight with Chimpanzee. Blabs is going to get knocked out by a kangaroo. And Rhino's going to go sit in the spot where George Lucas sat. Should be fun. So that's happening in about a month from now. Good times. Good times. But yeah, we're not going to have time to getting around to the Square Enix stuff, but we will 100% be talking about it on Gronking. I do not know if I will have time to do a gaming stream today. It's 50-50 to be honest with you, because there is a bit to get done as well. I'm going to try to, but if I do, it'll be both on Kick and on Tubes. And then later tonight, we got Gronking as well. So we'll see. We'll see. But thank you all for being here, boys and girls. You fucking legends. I'm sorry we didn't get around to as many topics as I would like to. But it's good to just hang out and just talk, you know. Just catch up with the chat. That's, like I said, one of the main things I like about this particular stream is I get to hang out with you people a little bit more than I normally would while doing those other streams. Because, like I said, if you got a panel, you got to control the panel, you got to run the stream and everything else. So it can get a bit tricky. But on that note, boys and girls, Snowdub, you've come in right at the end. How you doing, Snowdub? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, sir. You've come in right at the end. Yeah, thank you for being here. These streams are always chill. Yeah. Great stream, queers. Oh, I'm also really liking the idea of my Fridays getting those smaller panels as well. So we'll see if Insanity's free again. But speaking of Insanity, he is going to be our guest on Gronkin tonight. We'll go over the Square Enix stuff. We will go back over the Red Dead Redemption stuff, probably go into a bit more detail. There's a few other things. Baldur's Gate. There's quite a bit to talk about. And I'll come up with some. I'll find a tier list. So on that note, boys and girls, thank you so much. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button. If you're here on the replay, I want to know what fat percentage do you think Lizzo is currently operating at, and what do you think her final form is? You tell me. You tell me. All right, everyone, much love, and we'll see you all later. Bye.
I'm gonna go f your mom.
Sorry, you probably thought I was a drop bear. Nah, it's me, Bush Barbie. And today, I'm here to talk to you about dingers. Because like you, this bush has seen a cockatoo. Regardless if you like it deep in the bush or prefer it in the outback, make sure you look after your wombat hole. So many critters can get down there. And believe me, it's enough to make your dango go drier than a dead dingo's donger in the desert. So don't do it. Even if he is a fun guy. Yeah, so by all means go wild. Just make sure you take a moment, in the moment, to use a moment, so you can keep the devil out of your Tassie and the jelly out of your box. That's it.